Hello everyone, so welcome back. As promised, I said I was gonna share with you how I will stitch this Sashiko image. To me, I would call this a flower, but in Japanese I believe they call it Shippo-tsunagi. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyways, as promised, I will show you how I stitch it. Should we add a knot on our thread or no? Do we not or do we not knot? Yes and no. It really depends on the project and the person who's sewing it. If say you are making some hanafuken, which is a wash rag or a tablecloth or something like that, kitchen towel, you probably not wanna knot, or there's also a ways of hiding the knot underneath between those two layers of fabric. So it really depends. To answer the question, do we knot or do we not knot, depends on what you're making and your own preference. So in this case, because the back of this project is not going to be seen, you can certainly go with knots. Let me show you. Here you can see some of my knots and some loop, the extra loop for like tension when I go around. If I don't break my thread, there's going to be an extra loop just to give the thread some give when the fabric is stretched one way or the other. Then it gives that a little bit of give to be able to adjust it back. So that's what it looks like when it's finished. So we are going to knot. Okay, so here's how I would begin to stitch our flower. I'm gonna focus on one row of petals at a time, so I can go. Obviously, we're gonna be, in a slant here, so I'm gonna focus on this row. When I'm done there, I'm gonna move on to this, and then here, and then so on. And then once I'm done in that direction, I'm gonna turn it, and then I'm gonna go this way, this way, this way, this way, that way, and then we'll be done. So we are going to put a knot on our fabric, on our yarn. So this is the way I would stitch it. So I'm gonna write a directional. I'm gonna go this way, that way, and then this way, and then I'm gonna come back this way, and then end it here, and then I will do the same on the other way. So I'm gonna go this way, that way, and then that way, and then come back. So what I'm doing is just focusing on a row of petal. And the reason why I do this is because if I go in the same direction, it gives the fabric a nice natural way to kind of lay it flat, nice and smooth. Once you wash it, you will start to get a little bit of bulk into it, just because the yarn, the Sashiko thread, it's cotton, so it's gonna shrink a little bit. So that's why, and I'm gonna show you as I stitch. So I just start on the edge on one corner and then work my way up. It's really easy, in and out. This is small project like this is a great way for us to really practice our Sashiko stitching. Now when you get to the intersection, intersection is when all 4 petals meet. You want to go about 1/8 of an inch away from that center point, that that connector, and then in the end you're going to look like you have an empty dot there, and that's kind of just really makes it emphasize that in that center of each petal it looks like a flower. So it looks like this. I'm still practicing. They're not perfect, but they look like this. That's the intersection. So you have that one clear spot in the center of each petal. You never want to cross it there. It just gives it a pretty look. Look at that. It's just pretty to look at. It's prettier that way. So I'm still practicing on it. So it's your project. Obviously you do what's comfortable to you, and yeah, there's not gonna be a Sashiko police that's gonna come after you if you don't do it right. That's why we do this, so we can practice and get better at it. That's all. Of course you need to make sure that you're enjoying what you're doing, right? You're enjoying what you're doing. This particular stitching goes way back, right, in the Japanese history, where the farmers utilize this particular stitch to salvage some of their clothing, because they never had the luxury or being able to buy new things when they break. So they make do with what they have, and they repair things, they patch things with the sewing technique of Sashiko, and it's just beautiful, and I just love the end result for their visible mending, and so I just fell in love with it, and that is why I continue to sew with it and really try and figure out ways I can really turn an ordinary item into something new and beautiful again, like the Japanese did with their old and tattered garment. Not only did they extend the life of the particular garment by doing Sashiko stitching and patching things up, it really adds up warmth in their clothing too. It kept them warmer with those patches. So, and I really respect that, and I'm one to really watch my waist. If I can fix things so I can continue using it, I will. So this is a great way for us to really work on saving some of those favorite clothing that we are loving and just having a tough time getting rid of. Do this, mend them, add something, add a patch to them, create your own patch, and extend their lives and enjoy them even longer. And I just love it, because each time you add a patch to it, you mend it, it's so beautiful, unique, and one of a kind. It just looks like you had gotten yourself a new pair of garment, so yeah, that's why I really appreciate this particular sewing technique. It's just so simple, but yet it just creates such beautiful and result. And I think if we get creative, we can certainly create more other pattern. We can create our very own pattern. I have, and you know, they're not as beautiful as the Japanese pattern, but the fact that I'm able to find items around my house that are otherwise going to go down to the wasteland, I will try and use it and makes it, you know, useful in some way. So I'm going to show you some of the ideas, some of the stuff that I use to create my pattern. That's it. So that's how you would stitch this pattern. I mean, and let me show you some of the pattern that I use, or tools, like this guy. This is a packaging that came from a game console my kids got for Christmas, and I just used it and created my own pattern with it. And where is that guy at? And right here, right here. So that's what it looks like. Right? And then you can take the circle as well. I've done the circle before, and here's a sample, just a little. Oh no, I need that for a pocket. Let's see, let me find a okay, let's use this guy. It's white, it's easier for you to see. So I've used just plain old circle. I've just taken it and created a circle. I could overlap it. Okay, and then I could use some medium-sized circle, and then I could just also randomly put circles. You can even put circles in the inside, you can put circles on the side, like so, you know, and just be creative with it. And so I would just stitch those, and you have your own pattern. So yeah, anyways, you can use anything that you might have, you know, and you just kind of play with it. So this is how I would stitch this, and then go on from there. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to keep sewing, and then just speed up the video for us. So, and then also, one thing I wanted to say is thank you to all of you who comments on video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And moving forward, I would like to say thank you to you on the blogs. So when you comment, please know moving forward that I will be saying thank you to you on the blog. So if you don't want your name being mentioned on the blog, or perhaps I can just you know, put the name in the screen there. If you don't like that, please let me know, so I won't mention you, but I would love to mention you and say thank you so much for commenting and for watching my videos, and telling me where you're watching from. So, and I have a sweet lady that watched my video and said hello, and she's from Australia. I would love to say her name, but I'm not going to unless I get an okay from her. So, but I appreciate you for commenting and letting me know how you enjoy my video here. So thank you so much. So all right, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the camera rolling and work on sewing this. So enjoy. Okay, just like that, we are done with our beautiful flowers. Isn't it beautiful? So I hope you guys will give this a try. It's really easy, and then like I said earlier, you're able to, you know, just find whatever material you might have in hand. You can do just a plain circle if you want. You could do this particular, any pattern that you can find, and just do it, you know, duplicate it. And then and I also was able to do this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give it a try. I hope you add it in your project or when you're mending some of your old clothing. So all right, and then next video I'm gonna go ahead and do more patterns like this. Okay, if you guys like this project or this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you want to comment, please let me know. Make sure that it's okay for me to mention you on the next video. I just wanted to say thank you, and with that, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you again next Friday. Take care. Bye bye.